Yo, what's up, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to day 1967 of Diabetes and I, the daily vlog series that I do to show y'all how I combat this type 2 diabetes with the 1-2. You feel me? Yo, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and check out the other videos here, such as my product reviews, my how-to videos for YouTubers, my TV and movie reviews, my reactions, my video clips, my shorts, my live streams, my daily vlogs that you're watching right now, and last but not least, my art video series, GOAT 1408 TV. Shout outs to the members of the live chat crew. Most notable members includes Avid the Greek Goddess, Sexy Trees 1408, Queen Candace, Michael Marshall, Life's Magical Journey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, and last but not least, my sis, the big sis of YouTube, Latanya Porter. Special consideration to my bro Johnny Quest Gaming, who co-hosts this Nerd Strip Club with me. You ain't checked out our channel yet. What you waiting on? What you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go do that there. Go do that there. Go do that there. It's crazy. As soon as I start doing this daily vlog, all of a sudden my nose want to start getting stopped up and running. I don't get it. Like I'm good the whole time before I push record, and then all of a sudden my nose start daggone running. It's goofy. It's real goofy. That's real goofy. Like super goofy, because I'm sitting here the whole time, nose dry and not running. As soon as I start talking, daggone, here come waterworks coming trying to get it. I'm like, what the crap? What the hell? I will say the Sudafed that I've been taking has been doing its job though. I'm not congested like I was days earlier. You know what I'm saying? I took my fourth Sudafed last night. Yeah, I took my fourth because I got them on what day did I get them? I got them Saturday, and so I've took at least one a day since Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now Tuesday. You know, I took one early this morning. So yeah, that part. But yeah, just chilling right now. Once again, today is day 1967. I just shouted out the members of the live chat crew, and shout outs also to the members of the 1408, which includes Life's Magical Journey. Well, I was about to say Wellness with Frugal Mom. No, Wellness with Frugal Mom is not a member of the the 1408, but she's a member of the live chat crew. But as I mentioned, Life's Magical Journey, Detroit Soloist, Positive Crash Outs Vlogs, Queen's Alchemy, whose episode is premiering today on GOAT 1408 TV, episode 222. Pretty Heart Conquer back in the building. Sexy Trees 1408. Kendi K all day, and last but not least, Juicy and Raw with Lala. If you yourself would like to be a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is check out the tiers. See which one works for you and make it do what it do from there, alright? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it but to do it, you know what I'm saying? Simple as that, y'all. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so if you like to support Slim Jim Longfoot in other ways outside of, you know, being a member of the 1408, all you gotta do is check out the links below. See which you know, which includes the books I've written, the books I've drawn, the merchandise that I have, and last but not least, my sister's Cash App on behalf of my awesome niece Paris, who was shot on the 2nd of February back in 2022. Hashtag Paris Strong, hashtag Prayers for Paris, whether that's FOR or the number 4, Paris with 2 R's, y'all. That part. Today is Tuesday. It is the 22nd of June. Of July 2022. We are still fly in July, y'all, as a phrase, you know, made by Juicy and Raw with Lala. Yeah, we are still fly in July. Just got through checking my blood sugar. I check my blood sugar at least once a day, at the most 3 times a day, before breakfast, before lunch, and before dinner. It is right now, currently, as I talk to y'all, it is 6:35 in the morning as I record this daily vlog. this 1967th daily vlog, which we got a couple of things to talk about regarding today's number, 1967. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely a pivotal year, especially within my family. So most definitely. But yeah, man. But with that being said, yeah, you know, I know a lot is still coming in, a lot of you know what I'm saying, remembrance and gratitude and multitude of sympathies coming in for the recently departed Malcolm Jamal Warner, who we learned of his death yesterday at the young age of 54. He died the day before on the 20th, accidental drowning while vacationing in Costa Rica with his family. It is definitely a sad day for the culture, you know what I'm saying, for those who, you know what I'm saying, like myself, grew up on Malcolm Jamal Warner, and you didn't have to worry about where he was at and what he was doing, because he was always doing something, and he was, you know, quiet in the background. He was probably one of the most quietest celebrities out there, you know. And I don't like saying the word celebrity, because, you know, we're all celebrities. We're all known by the creator, the most high, the God, you feel me? But in terms of, you know, stardom and, you know, being an actor, which was his profession, his, you know, overall profession that we know him for, you know, he was a actor, a musician, and a poet, and you know, we grew up, you know, of course, remembering him, his first start being on the Cosby Show, playing the only son of the Huxtable clan, Theo Huxtable. And, you know, he went on to other shows such as Malcolm and Eddie with comedian Eddie Griffin that ran in the late 90s, early 2000s. And the last show that I myself saw him on was Read Between the Lines, which was a precursor to Blackish, because, you know, Tracy Ellis Ross, who famously portrayed Joan on Girlfriends, you know, her first breakout hit, you know, this daughter of Diana Ross. She played on Girlfriends, and this was one of her first shows that she did after Girlfriends, which came before the show that she spent 10 seasons on, Blackish, playing Rainbow, playing Bo or Rainbow on that series. You know, playing the mama on that series. But yeah, but that was the last show that I saw him on. And, you know, as of yesterday, you know, I found out he was on another show called The Resident, and several other different shows, you know, saying throughout the course of his career, you know, until his untimely passing, you know what I'm saying, until his sudden and untimely passing. And, you know, you sit up and be like, dang, you gotta sit up and think about it. Dang, we're in the year 2025 now. Dang, this man was 54 now, and his 54, well, of course, was a young 54, or as everybody like to call it, a black 54. You feel me? And so, you know, like, you know, him being the first of the Cosby kids to pass, and, you know, this was something that you didn't expect, because, you know what I'm saying, you figure that all of them will live to, you know, live as long as, you know, the parents have lived so far. You know, Felicia Rashad, she's just turned 76 years old. You know, Bill Cosby himself is approaching 90 years old. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, all, you know, the youngest of the kids, you know, Keisha Knight Pulliam, she just turned 46 back in, not 46, but yeah, 46 back in April. And, you know what I'm saying, so you expect these, you know, expect them to live a good little minute, you feel me? I mean, you know, I mean, I know we all gotta go sometime, and you can't, you expect the unexpected, but, you know, one thing you can say for certain about all of those actors and actresses on that show, you know, outside of the obvious, you know, everybody outside of Bill, you know, you never heard anything bad about it. You feel me? You never heard anything bad about it. And call it for what you see it, you know what I'm saying? That goes to the testament of, you know, how he, you know what I'm saying, made sure that everybody, you know, on that show was, you know, on their A game, and would continue to bring their A game throughout the rest of their lives. And, you know, if anything that you can take away from that, you know what I'm saying, that right there is a true testament, not only to him, but, you know, everybody else involved, you know, all of the adults of that show. And I know, you know what I'm saying, you know, condolences, you know, to his parents, condolences, to everybody who knew him. I know people who knew him, and we all, of course, knew of him because he was like a brother. Whether you felt like he was your little brother, or you felt like he was your big brother, or brother on equal footing if y'all the same age. We grew up in watching him on TV, man, and watching him on TV or listening to him, whichever way, you rocked with Malcolm Jamal Warner, and that was somebody who you saw, consistently, not just, if you were watching reruns of the Cosby Show, but just in life, period, and knew that whatever he was doing something, great, or he was just living his life, which is what he was doing, and sadly, gone now. And that's why I reiterate to y'all, if y'all hear about me in some water, y'all know somebody took me out. I'm just saying, so you ain't gonna hear about this guy in no water. I'm just saying, but that really just sucks, though. That really just sucks, and it's like he should still be here today doing whatever it is he got on his mind to do, but he not, I look at the water from the sink. I'm just saying. I saw enough water yesterday with the rain. That's about it. I don't care about water like that. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm sorry, y'all. But man, I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I hate that with a passion. If it feels like, it's one thing if you got sick or something of that nature, but it just sucks when something like that takes you out. You feel me? Especially when you just enjoying life with your family and stupid crap like that. Like, I'm just ready for the aliens to take us, because humans. I'm gonna stop, because I could go on all day talking my talk, because you feel me? I could go on all day talking my talk, but rest in peace though to Malcolm Jamal Warner, man, and it sucks. Like, I was looking at Liberian Girl this morning, one of my fave MJ songs and videos, where had a plethora of stars in that video, all high caliber stars from the 80s, and Malcolm Jamal Warner being in the video, the only Cosby kid in the video. You had so many people in there, and then I was looking at it, I was like, dang, I just realized, like, how many of these people are gone now, like Olivia Newton-John and Sherman Hemsley, and now Malcolm Jamal Warner and Carl Weathers, who else in the video going, of course, Mike, it was like, dang, man, it's like Suzanne Summers was in the video, Bubbles, wait, no, Bubbles still alive, I think. Bubbles still alive. At least last I checked, Bubbles was still alive. Because I remember some years back, LaToya Jackson went to go visit Bubbles. Yeah, Bubbles, Bubbles, old monkey now. Yeah, old monkey now. Old chimp. I think Bubbles still alive. Well, like I say, I know LaToya Jackson went to go visit Bubbles, where they got Bubbles at the last time I had saw that. Yeah, Bubba's still alive. Born in 83. Yeah, he 42 years old now. He was born in 83. Yeah. But yeah, man. Life is a trip, man. Life is a whole trip, and the testament of it. Where life begins, life ends, life begins, life ends, etc., etc. Like today, for instance, being day 1967, that was the year that my mom's dad passed. My mom's dad passed in 1967. That's when he passed, and 7 months later, 7 months after his passing, came my sister who was born in 1967, the big sis of YouTube. Shout outs to her. Also that year, 3 months before my sister, Vern was born. Vern from Elevate with Vern, awesome content creator and YouTuber who is, you know what I'm saying, definitely been a most amazing citizen of the GOAT Nation over the years. You feel me? I've been interviewed by her. I've been on her channel. She's been on mine and does forth. You feel me? Shout outs to once again Elevate with Vern. Also in 1967, that was when my mom graduated from high school. She graduated from high school in 1967. So shout outs on that as well. 1967 is, if there's anything else that y'all can think of about the year 1967, feel free to put it below. Of course, we're going to speak on 1967 some more in a little bit, but first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the shout out. Hey, shout out. Hey. It's time for the shout outs, baby. It's time for the shout outs, baby. I just thought about that. I still got my mom's high school yearbook, but I ain't got mine no more. I lost mine in storage. Ain't that some crap? Oh, that sucks, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, okie dokie. Let's see. Let me see now. Yeah, I was just looking at something real quick. Yeah, that part. All right, y'all. Yesterday was day 202 of live in 2025. Let's see who was here for it. In the regular comments, nobody in the regular comment section was there. Pause that thing. I was just looking at my reaction. At the start of yesterday's live when I found out Malcolm had passed. Definitely a sad moment right there, man. That sucked. That sucked. But yeah, that sucked. That sucked. But yesterday, who was here in the live chat for yesterday's live stream, we had Detroit Soloist. It showed that she is now a white goat now on in the 1408. Shout out to Detroit Soloist. Juicy and Raw with Lala Nutrition was in the building. Who else was in the house? Who else was in the building? Pretty Hard Conquer was in the building as well. Kendi K All Day was in the building. Let's see. Positive Crash House Vlogs was in the building. Who else was in the building? Who else was in the building? Miss Chrissy to You was in the building. Shout out to Miss Chrissy to You being in the building, most definitely. Let's see. Latanya Porter was in the house. Shout outs to Latanya Porter being in the building. Junad 2005 Productions, Junad M was in the building. Estrella Garcia was in the building. Junad Manzoor was in the building. Dolores was in the house. And that was it. That was everybody who was in the building. The top fans of that there, y'all. Pretty Hard Conquer was at number 1. Miss Chrissy to You at number 2. Candy K All Day at number 3. Motherhood Influencer at number 4. Latanya Porter at number 5. Dolores at number 6. Positive Crash House Vlogs was at number 7. Juicy and Raw with Lala at number 8. Estrella Garcia at 9. Junad 2005 Productions, Junad M was at 10, and Junad Manzoor was at 11 of the top fans of yesterday's live stream. I appreciate all y'all who slid through on that there. Let's see, in the shorts, did we drop any new shorts yesterday? Yeah, we did. We dropped the short, of course, about Malcolm Jamal Warner. Let's see, we got in the comments, we have Katie's in the kitchen with the sad emoji faces. Shout outs to Katie's Kitchen, y'all, who currently has 458 subscribers with 79 videos. She has 64,663 views. Channel's been around since June 1st, 2023, y'all. Most definitely. We got Living with T. Life with T. Life with T76 said, rest in peace. I cannot believe when I heard he was a part of our childhood. Most definitely, T. Most definitely. She currently has 2.4K subscribers with 185 videos on her channel. She just started posting videos on her channel June the 1st of 2024. Her channel's been around since February 24th, 2015 with 33,396 views on her channel. Most definitely. Let's see. Pharaoh's Terror was in the building as well. Pharaoh's Terror was in the building. Oh, excuse me. This is I Am Pharaoh. This is her other channel, not the Pharaoh's Terror channel. She threw up the praying hands, the dove, the heart, and the crown. Most definitely. Shout outs to her. Currently with 11 subscribers on her alternate channel. Most definitely. We got Gloria, person by the name of Gloria, content viewer, said rest in peace with the praying hands, flower and flowers. Most definitely. We got Juicy and Raw with Lala, said rest in paradise with the praying hands. She currently has 1.43K subscribers with 227 videos with 138,872 views. Channel been around since February 15th of 2024. Most definitely appreciate that there. That comment there. Renaissance Mutant, personal content viewer, currently has 6 subscribers. Said just a kid, RIP. I know, right? Most definitely. Shout out to Renaissance Mutant, content viewer, watching. Most definitely. Let's see. We got King E, who currently has no subscribers, a content viewer, with the praying hands and a broken heart, said GGG, my deepest sympathy to the family of Theo. Most definitely. Miss Do It Yourself, y'all, who currently has 644 subscribers, with the crying face emoji and the praying hands. She currently has 238 videos on her channel with 14,769 views. Her channel's been around since July 1st, 2013. You dig? Most definitely. Let's see who else was up in here. Hold on. Let's scroll back. Keep it in the Showstopper. Somebody by the name of Showstopper currently has 26 subscribers, with the dove emoji. Most definitely. Appreciate you for sliding through. We also have let's see, ALH777 said RWG. They currently have 33 subscribers with 67 videos on their channel. Most definitely. Let's see. Yeah, and that was it of the comments thus far on that short. Appreciate y'all for sliding through on that, most definitely. And yesterday's daily vlog, day 1966, we got in the building. We got in the comments. We have in the comments. We have in the comments. Who we got in the comments, baby? We got Luciana Success. Luciana Success said, "Great live, Slim. I am well," says Slim Jim. I am well. 1966 was a year of so much greatness, right? I truly appreciate your content. Hey, I appreciate yours as well, Luciana. Luciana Success, a most amazing content creator who currently has 1.4K subscribers with 325 videos Monday through Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. She does her live stream for the 1,000 plus new content creators community. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on getting everybody in the community to 1K and above on their subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely shout outs to the Champion Nation, baby. Shout outs to the Queen Champion, aka Luciana Success. You dig that part. Also, let's see, we got Kendi K all day said those ceiling fans help a lot. You feel me? They help a lot, for real, for real. Kendi K all day, y'all, with 1.26K subscribers, with 646 videos on her channel. She currently has 182,829 views on her channel. That's been around since March the 4th of 2023. Shout outs to Kendi K all day. You dig, most definitely. Juicy and Raw with Lala Nutrition said, Generation X in the house, make it great. You better know it, baby. You better know it. Hey, you did. That's how we get down with it. And Detroit Soloist said, hello, everyone. Hey. You feel me? Say, hey. Detroit Soloist in the building, y'all, who currently has 1.14K subscribers with 859 videos on her channel. Shout outs to Detroit Soloist doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Her channel currently has 793,154 views. Been around since May 28th, 2010, making it do what it do and does what it does. You feel me? That part. And I believe that was all of our comments in the regular comment section, and now we go on to see who was here for the live chat yesterday. In the live chat, we had Juicy and Raw Lala Nutrition was in the building. So was Pretty Hard Conquer was in the building. Estrella Garcia, Junan 2005 production, Junan M, Junan Manzur was in the building. Detroit Soloist was in the building, and that was it. I appreciate all y'all most amazing people for being up in here. Shout outs to all of y'all who are watching this in the premiere of this daily vlog, and those who are watching this in the replay, laid back, way back in the playback, Maybach. You feel me? That part. And so let's see what happened in the year 1967. Outside of the things that I mentioned earlier, what else happened in the year 1967? Let's see what happened in the year of 1960. Oh, well, you know, Jamie Foxx also was born in 1967. Forgot to mention him. Oscar-winning actor, producer, comedian, and musician. Jamie Foxx was born on my dad's birthday in 1967. That part. Let's see. 1967 was a year of significant historical events across various domains. Key occurrences included the Summer of Love in San Francisco, the Six-Day War in the Middle East, and major civil unrest in the United States, particularly Detroit and Newark. It was also a year of cultural milestones, including the first human heart transplant and the introduction of the Big Mac, which is a sandwich that I have never liked. I have never liked the Big Mac. I have never liked the Big Mac. I was just sorry. I tried to eat it one time, and just something about the Big Mac I do not like. I do not like the Big Mac. Sorry. I like the Whopper, but I do not like the Big Mac. Let's see. Cultural icons. Elvis Presley married Priscilla Beaulieu in Las Vegas, and the first black Supreme Court Justice, Thurgood Marshall, was confirmed. Hey, the shout out to Thurgood, who of course represented in the in that 1954 landmark case. You dig? Let's see. Star Trek did not debut in 1967. That was in '66 when Star Trek came out. What are they talking about? We just mentioned that yesterday. I don't know. But yeah. All right. And let's see what happened. Let's see who else was born in 1967. Who else was born in 1967? Yeah, Vin Diesel was born in 1967. So was Jason Statham. Pamela Anderson was born that year. So was Will Ferrell. Kurt Cobain, yeah, the late Kurt Cobain was born in 1967. Of course, he's been gone since 1994. Laura Dern was born in 1967. As I mentioned earlier, Jamie Foxx. Julia Roberts was born in Georgia. Her parents happened to know the Kings, Martin and Coretta King. So ain't that a trip? Let's see who else was born. 1967. Nicole Kidman, Tim McGraw, Jimmy Kimmel, Carrie Ann Moss, and E40, the rapper E40. That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, Harry Connick Jr. Brad Pitt and them one born. See, that's why you can't believe everything you read. Brad Pitt was not born in 1967. We already covered Brad Pitt the other day. See how they be trying to daggone. See, this is why you have to fact check people. And that's why you got to fact check. That is, you know, I am so glad that I lived before technology and you looked up stuff on computers. I come from an era where we had to look up stuff in books. Plus, I grew up, watching Entertainment Tonight. So some of that knowledge I still have when they mention birthdays. Like they say, let's see whose birthday is today. Most of them people whose birthdays they mentioned on Entertainment Tonight, I still remember some of them. But like I say, I haven't kept up this stuff in a minute. Like I said earlier regarding Malcolm Jamal Warner, the last show that I saw him on was Read Between the Lines. That was over a decade ago, because Blackish came out in 2014. So that Read Between the Lines had to be like by somewhere between 2010 and 2013 when that came out, because yeah, that had to be like probably earlier than that, probably like around about what, 09 to 2013. I can't remember when it came out, but I know it was before Blackish, and Blackish came out in 2014. So during that time, of course, I had pretty much stopped keeping up with a lot of stuff because 2012 evil year. But yeah, with that being said, also yesterday, what I'm saying, it would be remiss, I love saying the word, shout out to my friend Nesty. It would be remiss of me to, of course, also mentioning, yesterday, my sister, she had went to the hospital to say the goodbyes to my great nephews and nieces grandfather, the father of the despicable BANMF that shot my niece back in 2022. Anyway, he is gone now, so that part, that's pretty much all I gotta say on that. But with that being said, we have covered 1967, and that is what it is as far as that goes. So that part. If you got anything else to say about 1967, feel free to do so. Comment below if you like to do that there. Meantime, between times, I hope y'all have a most blessed day, a most awesome day. Continue to manifest greatness, maintain greatness, and motivate others to be great on that spiritual level, on that emotional level, on that mental level, on that physical level, and on that financial level. Can you do that for your boy? Can you do that for your boy? I know you can. Let's get it. Video, playlist, watch them all, alright? One love.